Hello Lion members, Roger here with Lion letting you know that your summary of new regulations, proposals, and updates affecting environmental, health, and safety professionals this month is available to explore at lion.com/members now. I have some highlights from that summary coming next in this video, and I want to introduce you to some new free resources that highlight updated regulations and compliance deadlines to keep you a step ahead of what's changed and what's changing next. If you work with hazardous waste or ship hazardous materials, or if your facility manufactures, distributes, or uses hazardous chemicals regulated by OSHA, stick around. You receive this exclusive monthly compliance bulletin because you completed hazardous materials, environmental, or safety training with Lion Technology in a workshop, a live webinar, or an online course, and that makes you a Lion member. If you're a new member or if you have questions about membership, like how to get answers from Lion instructors using the Finder Q&A service, or where to find up-to-date summaries of all 50 states' hazardous waste regulations, there's a welcome video you can watch at lion.com/membership that covers all of that and more, or you can contact us for help anytime. Now, US DOT, EPA, and OSHA hit the ground running to start 2026, so let's talk about what's new and what's shaking in EH&S regulations. First up, does your facility manufacture, process, or distribute hazardous chemicals? Do your employees handle or use chemicals that are subject to OSHA's Hazard Communication Standard? If you answered yes to either one, you might know that OSHA expanded and revised these chemical safety rules substantially about 15 years ago to align them with a globally recognized system of chemical classification and labels called the Globally Harmonized System, or GHS. And you might know that more recently, in 2024, OSHA revised the HazCom regulations again, this time to align them with the 7th revised edition of the GHS. Notable changes for chemical plants and employers include new hazard categories, clarified shipping reliefs, and updates to safety data sheets, workplace container labels, and the mandatory written HazCom program. There are deadlines in place for covered workplaces to update their operations, comply with the revised requirements, and provide employees with updated HazCom training. OSHA postponed those deadlines last month to give affected sites a little bit more time to achieve compliance and train employees, but hey, the time is already flying by. So for the must-know details about what changed in the HCS and how those changes affect workplaces and the supply chain, click the link below. Members have access to an in-depth 40-minute video presentation produced by Lion and packed with key information about the updated HazCom standard, led by Lion instructor Joel Greger, who is an OSHA authorized trainer and a certified dangerous goods professional, or CDGP. Speaking of dangerous goods, US DOT FMCSA published 2 final rules last month to amend the hazardous materials regulations and provide relief for shippers and transporters of fuels and other energy products regulated as hazmat. Revisions affect cargo tank facility registration, as well as specific requirements related to cargo tank and cargo tank motor vehicle design, marking, and inspections, and other updates intended to relieve some of the burden on shippers and packaging manufacturers as part of a wider effort to support the U.S. energy sector. There are more updates where those came from, so head to lion.com/members now or click the orange tabs below for details about proposed water quality rules for perchloroethylene, or PCE. Updates and extended deadlines under the Clean Air Act, progress on risk evaluations for chemicals under TSCA, and more. One last thing, this year is an even-numbered year, which means the RCRA Hazardous Waste Biennial Report is due from large quantity generators by March 1st. If this will be your first time submitting the biennial report, or if you want a refresher on who needs to report and what gets reported, we've got you covered. Lion presented a live stream on LinkedIn last week called Getting the Biennial Report Right, and as a Lion member, you can watch the recording anytime at lion.com. There's a link to that below too. Check it out and be certain that you're ready to submit a complete and accurate report before March 1st. Thank you for choosing Lion Technology for your training and for watching this video. If the first month of the year was any indication, 2026 is going to bring a lot more significant rulemaking activity, including some promising new reliefs on the horizon that could save your site headaches, time, and money. So click the like button now and make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel so you don't miss anything going forward. Visit lion.com/members for new videos and other resources to simplify compliance. I'll see you next month with another video update.